to 20 feet. And while the booster was supported by the landing legs and secured to the deck by Octograbber, clearly the conditions encountered were too much for this, and the booster toppled and broke in half just above the bulkhead to the oxygen tank. And yeah, I'm sorry to say if you were a fan of the worm logo, that probably is sitting at the bottom of the Atlantic now. So yeah, these photos are from John Krause, who took a plane out along with Julia Bergeron and Max Evans. So yeah, that's a pretty cool flight on its own. And so, this isn't an entirely risk-free flight, taking a small plane several miles off the coast. So, absolute respect to all the photographers covering this. But yeah, I did specifically ask John Krause if I could use his photos, and check out his website, johnkrausephotos.com, sells calendars and pictures and everything else. But anyway, this particular angle gives you a better idea of what might have happened. This is obviously the booster laying on its side, and the Octograbber, which rides on the drone ship. This sits in a garage and waits for the landing to happen, and then it rolls out, drives underneath it, and secures the booster to the deck. And I think it does this mostly by weight. The booster has most of the mass in the rear of the vehicle, and then this just adds more to keep it stable on the deck. And critically, if you look at the top left, there are chains hanging from the attach point, which tells me that they couldn't mate the usual latch system to that. One reason they might have had to use a chain would be if that corner of the rocket was sitting too high for the grabber to latch on, possibly because the landing legs on the opposite side were sitting too low.